right. And by important, it's anything that your publicist can't deal with. So.
There's worse rumors flying around
Yeah,
than you're becoming maybe the Inquirer has Nikki becoming a nun and as one of those little tiny boxes in the corner. That's really not big front page news.
That's super kind of boring.
Yeah.
Actually.
So, the two of you leave.
All right.
You're gonna go investigate this doctor.
Yep. So I'm gonna start with Dr. Phonebooth.
Photobooth.
Photobooth.
Yeah, Photobooth.
Photobooth is a completely different doctor, which I assure you is copyright.
Aaron. That's your character name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Vanessa
Vanessa.
is the cover.
Okay. Cool.
Miss
I was right.
Soon is
The demon.
the demon.
Alright. So, Vanessa.
Yes.
You have vague schedules, but in order to give Father Israel, Mr. True, an accurate location as to Dr.
Photobooth.
This is Throop.
You'll probably need to hack the traffic cams in the area.
Done. Let's do it.
Facing, I was about to say passive opposition, I was like, that's a different game. What game is that? I don't fucking care right now. You're facing a -3 penalty for inactive, for a firewall without active sysadmin because I don't feel like rolling.
-3?
Yep.
And it's government run, so go figure.
How
Yeah.
will I get
Yeah, it should be 1. I mean, it's government run. What are you talking about? Have you seen the government shit?
They're working on it.
Toddlers hack that by
It's a
using their
traffic-
baby monitors.
Yeah, it's a fucking traffic system. This isn't the NSA here, people.
It just sort of breaks on sun and tries to murder me today.
Right?
No, seriously, I push the little pop button, and it turns green and tells me to go, and then suddenly all of
Would
the
you like to
troops
make
are
that a
traffic.
traumatic failure?
Sure.
Awesome!
I love it.
Yes! Bring him into this.
I eventually just waited for there to be no cars, and then I ran.
So you get some resistance from the firewall.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Which is a pain in the ass, and you're about to execute an abort command when the trace stops, and you suddenly have access. Looks like one of your password programs finished before the trace did, so.
Nice.
Well, I'm sorry, your decryption program finished before the trace did and gave you the password.
Cool.
Awesome. So you get an exact location.
I'll bump into him.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that you follow the officer's instructions.
Yes.
So you get to the corner and you tie your shoe. I don't know why he wanted you to do that, but I'm hoping not to shed light on the situation.
It's so that he walks out, gets to the end of the street, goes, "Oh, my shoe's untied."
Pauses and gives you
Pauses, and as he pauses, I come out, start walking as he starts standing back up. I'm following him. It looks not suspicious.
Exactly. Alright, cool.
Less suspicious than us taking each of us leaving at 1 minute intervals.
Exactly.
She's actually on your Bluetooth from the cafe.
Oh.
She hasn't left. I'm assuming. Because she doesn't need to, like the good hacker.
Right?
Do I need to re-roll for my second sight, or are we letting it ride?
Your choice.
Let it ride.
Okay. I will actually have you roll Dex plus Stealth though. If you have a specialty in crowds, you receive a benefit for your creative maneuvering. I will actually give you a +1 equipment anyways.
Yep.
See, Noc's problem though is that he doesn't get dramatic failures, so he doesn't get those feats.
No.
4 successes! Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I mostly give everybody else beats and then get nothing for it.
Well, when I roll an exceptional success, I'll remember you.
Also, you have your first interlock and no one else does. So.
And I'm at Primum too.
Yeah, you have already been interacting with the God Machine on unparalleled to the rest of us.
That's fair.
Yes. Give and take on everything. So, She's giving you directions, and you are traveling. There's a weird blip on your screen. It goes away. It's just one of the cameras buzzes out for a moment, and it's your focus. And then it comes back just fine.
A blue screen?
Mine.
Okay.
I don't have any screens.
You're walking, you're following, you're shadowing. As you guys are walking through the city, you, with Vanessa's wonderful directions, you manage to casually appear in front of the building as they are exiting.
Dr. Photobooth. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
It's
I've met you through Dr. Cofield. I'm going to actually trigger my resolution for, I'm using the only doctor's name I made. I'm using my supernatural ability from the Tempters. Give
I
me
know
VIP
someone.
access.
Okay.
+3 to social interactions with him.
perfect.
I'm going to drop a name that he knows
Okay.
to make it, to give him enough, my con is to give him enough idea that I've met him at a social engagement, whether or not then he can create his own memory of me.
Exactly.
Off of that.
Right. So you get the +3 from resolving your condition, your temporary condition. You, not Dr. Coffin, actually, but
No.
you have enough information from Vanessa that you can call up his professor, one of his school professors, who is very active in charity work.
Okay.
Very active in charity work, finagling grant money.
Okay.
Okay.
Toi.
So you have 3 dice from your resolving your condition. Manipulation
Yes.
plus socialism.
Yes.
Would you like to make that dramatic?
I got successes. I got 3 successes.
Awesome. Perfect. Make a note that you have another roll for your cipher, but I'm going to keep going with this.
No, it's not a beat. It's the resolution.
You gain a beat for the resolution as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, double whammy. That gives me
That's why you
experience
always
points.
want to get the beat condition
Get the
before
beat
you
first,
get the resolution.
because I can't touch that again. But I've used them both, so I'm pretty happy.
So write down somewhere that you've got your 4th question,
Sweet.
which is
I
actually
just
what your next key is.
I just need some experience points to purchase it.
Keep
failing.
And I'm gonna keep going with the scene.
Okay.
Since you're on the Bluetooth, Vanessa, you can hear vaguely what is being said on the opposite side of this conversation.
Can I just have my Bluetooth open so she can hear me?
Yeah. From what she's
She
hearing.
hears you, and she's picking up enough that she's able
Okay.
to hear.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you come up and you're like, oh, Dr. It's good to see you again. You know, it's been so long since
Dr. Fisneyvan.
Disneyland's dinner party. I'm so glad to happily run into you. Such a strange coincidence. But it's like, oh yes, I remember you. Father, I'm sorry, your name escapes me though.
Oh, Father Israel Kobe.
Father Israel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Well.
I'm sure that's true.
Pretty sure I may have made myself a bit. Yeah, there was a lot of wine. What can I do for you?
As the spirits go down, the spirits go up. Everything is okay.
Exactly.
Well, as circumstances, as you know, I'm a refugee from the West Coast. What's that?
I think San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Is like literally where I'm from. So, and so I've come here, and I'm helping with the refugees in the area.
Oh, yes.
And so, I'm still very big in the charity work right now through the church.
I see.
We've
You
actually-
can tell that he doesn't.
What's
but-
that? Yeah.
You can tell that he doesn't.
He doesn't care. But that's okay. It slides into my next hook, anyways. So we've had. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with a lot of. And you might. I don't know. As a doctor, it's a. I've had a lot of troubling reports from some of my refugees about some medical abuses and things like that. And, that's mainly what I've been working on here.
That's terrible.
Yes. Unfortunately, there are those who see that times of crisis like this can be used for their own opportunity. It's very sad.
That is very sad. If you would like to send any of your refugees my way, I would be happy to provide at least some sort of counseling to them and see if I can't get them in touch with any organizations that might be able to help. Any organizations that might be able to help them or determine where help might best be applied. Pull out a business card. Here's my card. Feel free to send any of them my way, of course. Everything will be
Thank you.
free.
Free.
Pro bono.
No, he says free. Doesn't want to.
Free. Well, your charity is absolutely fantastic. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Father.
Here for lunch?
Actually, I was just
Or
heading
whatever time it is.
home for dinner.
Dinner?
Yes.
Attempting to finagle more time in private to talk. Can I manipulate him into that?
Let me see something.
Or I start browbeating him with my demon powers?
Demon powers! Activate.
Demon
I
powers
need
of
demon
priesthood?
powers, yes.
You really should investigate or invest in Devil's Advocate.
Oh, definitely. It's one of the ones I want
Okay.
on that.
So. Alright, so. Yeah. What's happening is that in my head we've actually. We have. moved into social maneuvering at this point.
Yes.
That
That is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, in my head that's already happened.
Okay.
So you had an average impression, you did your roll to con him into believing that he already knew you, moving your impression into good. You get a roll every day. So you have an option. At this point, you can...
Oh, was that
Nothing
my first?
really-
Was that my first impression roll? Because I did get a bonus on
That was, would you like to roll more?
that. I'll get a
Alright.
die. I think I get a die. What was it?
You had 3 successes to begin with.
Is it the merit? It's two dice.
Yes, it's the merit. I have. That's not. I'm not doing fast side. I'm doing etiquette.
Mhm.
Etiquette style. So my first impression is always nicer.
So you had 3 successes already. One more. 4 successes. Awesome. You can use your other merit to gain leverage, or you can take the leverage or swooning condition, sympathizing. That's what it is. Sympathetic to gain to automatically open a door at this point. Otherwise, your impression is good. You can roll tomorrow. So you can. So he will. What's going to happen is that he will politely decline dinner tonight and offer lunch tomorrow.
Okay. I will accept it. Though in our closing, I will trigger my powers, heart's desire, and find the leak. I want to know. Essentially, what I'm looking for, find the leak target is more for I want to find the weakest of the 2 doctors. I'm starting with Photobooth out of random chance, but now that I'm actually talking to one,
Yes,
Will
but
give me
you can't use
organization.
find leak because the people have to be present.
they all have to be present. I have
Not-
to be in the organization or something.
If it's one of 2, then I'm going to say that they all have to be
Okay.
present. If you're doing an organization, you need a majority. Not a majority, but you need
I
one
need
of
to
2.
be
I have a
somewhere
question.
metaphysically in the organization.
Correct.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if he uses the find the leak on the doctor here, but it uses it to tag the doctor, and then he uses it again on the other one,
No.
but he doesn't get anything until he does.
Technically,
he's-
all that Find the Leak does is it tells me who is the squealer
Oh,
in an organization. So, like, I walk into the consul's building and I want to know more about the consul's dirty work. I tag Find the Leak and I find the maid who, while she doesn't really know a lot, spills all the beans of everything she knows.
Okay.
Really
Yeah,
easy.
never mind.
Really easy.
yeah.
Alright, so.
So
They
Heart's
are,
Desire.
however, yes. Furthermore, they're both instant actions, so you'd only be able to use one at closing.
Okay.
So Heart's Desire. His composure is 2.
So that's minus 2.
Actually, I'm sorry. His composure is 3. He's a psychologist.
So it's
Yeah,
minus
it
3,
Yep.
and it is. That gives me 2. I will spend a willpower point on it.
All right, cool.
Bump me up to 5. 1, 10.
Your connection terminated.
8s, 9, and 10s, right?
Yep.
1. That's at least 1. It tells me what.
I'm sorry. The traffic cameras, the Bluetooth, everything. Your computer shuts down.
What?
It tells me his shortest term aspiration.
You have 1 dot of Primo?
Yes.
Yes. And then it reboots a dead battery.
Yeah, I rolled
It doesn't give you
response.
the error screen, but when your computer finishes its reboot cycle, your battery icon is dead. There's no more power in the battery. It's charging, of course. Unless you don't have it plugged into the wall, in which case then it reboots and tells you there's no battery and you plug it in and your battery's empty.
Well, something happened.
Heart's desire. His most immediate desire is get laid.
Get laid.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to work with that as a priest?
You see a
Good
ring
luck boning your wife tonight.
Well, you do see a ring on his finger, so I'll give you that observation for free.
Okay.
Oh, and he did mention going home to the wife.
Yeah. Well, he said I'm going home for dinner. When I make up when if it's a single man going home for dinner and he's offered company, you generally don't. It's very simple deduction. I'm assuming he's not
Yeah.
going to the wife.
Yes. You see the ring. He was obviously married, but it seems like his immediate aspiration is to get laid. So, married men don't ever get laid, not by their wives. Certainly not in the world of darkness.
Certainly not in the world of darkness.
That would be undramatic. So,
Well, I don't.
anyways, so
I can't speed anything out on how my character uncovered would bring that up. But I'll file that away for later. Because he probably won't get laid. Right, kick him really hard in the balls, bam!
Yeah, so he reschedules with you for tomorrow at lunch. Meanwhile, he is in fact being followed.
Yes.
About a block away from the cafe, an Inquisitor spirit kind of floats down and starts following him.
So I have my sunglasses on,
Mm-hmm.
my big aviator ones. that
Because
cover
no
my
one can
entire
see you
eyes.
eyes.
And I've paid the Aether. I'm activating Aura Sight and Mind Reading.
Okay.
Because I have
Yeah,
versatile
it's
transformation.
I did mention that you got a specialty for crowds, so keep in mind there's a lot of people around you.
Yes.
Just so you know.
I would like to, for first, I would like to Aura Sight the Inquisitor Spirit.
Okay. What are you expecting?